Hello and welcome back to Poland on Fernbus Coach Simulator, and today we're going to do a route from Lodz. The last time we were here we went to Bialystok up here, this one just here, and I normally go from the last place we visited, but this time something different. I'm going to go from Lodz here to a place called, I think it's called Czestochowa, I think that's how you say it, down here. Because, well, it's how much? 203 kilometres, and there's a rest stop in between. So let's get going. So here's our coach. It's a man's Lions coach, as you can see there, and we're getting from this side. Normally I would sit on the other side because I'm in the UK, but anyway, let's get this set up. Okay, everything is done, and now I'm using my Thrustmaster T248 wheel, and one day I will record me, you know, using it and everything. You won't see my face, but you'll see my arms using it, and that'll be more interesting, won't it? It won't take much to do that, actually. I'll do that, maybe, hopefully try to do that next time. First thing I need to do is get out of here, and I'm using a mouse as well with the Xbox. I'm on the Xbox Series X. My mouse technique isn't brilliant, but it's okay. So, I use this wheel a lot for ETS2, and I have to change a few things when I use it, actually, because I have to change the pedal sort of formation. With the ETS2 it has to be inverted, and for this game it has to be floor. If you have this wheel, you'll probably know what I'm talking about, but if you don't, you won't. So and yes, there's my mouse technique again. Yeah, I keep saying this every time, but I like to drive a lot in the cities, or leave it in and not edit it out. But the motorways, I will edit some out, because otherwise the video will be too long. And if you see some weird cuts in this video, it's because I have to cough constantly because of my illness, which I don't want to go on about, but it's just affecting me a little bit. I think that we go, I'm pretty sure we go down here. Yeah, we do. Yeah, this is Lodz bus station, and we've been here before, and it's just slightly, to me, uncomfortable coach station, because I have to pull in here and then reverse, and reversing in Fernbus is tricky because there's like about 4 button presses to do it, and you know, so a little bit tricky. If you're Polish, how do you say Czestochowa? I kind of looked it up before I did the video because I wanted to say it correctly, and on YouTube somebody said you pronounce it Czestochowa, but everyone was saying it's Czestochowa, but it might be Czestochowa, something like that. A little bit Welsh.
Ist dieser Fahrer auf dem Gaspedal eingeschlafen?
This game really is transformed by using a wheel. It's very to me, very unsatisfying when you're using just the controller, because the steering behaviour doesn't it doesn't behave properly to me. It's much too sensitive. The wheel just makes the bus do exactly what you want it to do. I need actually an eye tracker, because the mouse is not a brilliant way of doing things for me at the moment. It doesn't. It's so difficult to do because I don't have a reset button in ETS2. You know, there's a reset button on the wheel, which is, I think it's B actually, but I have to wait for the for the game to reset the view. I said this last time, but if I look to the right, I'll do it now. Just look to the right a little bit. The view will reset in a second, but it takes a while to do it. There, did you see that? So I don't want to moan too much about Fernbus. It's a very young game compared to, well, ETS2 and ETS. Very young, and hopefully they'll keep, working on it. Yeah, so this is Lodz. Does this look like Lodz to you? If you're from Poland, firstly, have I said Czestochowa properly? And does this look like Lodz? I mean, I'll look it up online afterwards. Google some pictures of Lodz and see if it looks anything like this. You may recognise this journey because I did this last time. I remember doing it, and some of it is a bit tricky, and it's very tricky with the controller as well. In fact, this is the exact same route we took to go from Lodz to Warsaw, Warszawa. How do you pronounce Warsaw in Polish? But anyway, it's the same route, so at some point we should look for signs for Czestochowa. There'll be signs for Czestochowa, on the motorway, and signs for Warsaw. And we need to go south, because Warsaw is kind of east and Czestochowa is south. Did you see those trees? Ah, good grief. They've got some work to do on this game, haven't they? Yeah, so I'm going to stop today. I'm going to do a rest stop, which is about halfway down on the motorway, because if you've never done a rest stop, it'll just show you how to do it or whatever, and it's kind of realistic, I suppose. And sorry if I'm speeding. I can't. It's so difficult to see the speed I'm doing. 51, yeah, it should be 50, shouldn't it? And I'm going over that most of the time. I think I made it through there without a scratch. Ugh. Right, I think we're getting on the motorway now, and we need to look for signs for Czestochowa. No, it doesn't say there, does it? But we have to. Yeah, we have to get off here, don't we? Right, so here's our motorway. So let's floor it. Let's floor it and try and put the cruise control on as well, which is a tricky job. I think I put the cruise control on at, it was exactly 100 kilometers an hour a minute ago. I've never done that before. It's normally like 96 or 97, but we have cruise control and we're on the motorway. And I think I've mentioned this already, but I probably will cut some of the motorway miles out because they can be monotonous. You know, in real life it's monotonous to drive on motorways sometimes, and in this game it is as well. Oh no, I think I've just passed. I'm sure that wasn't halfway down. I think there must be another rest stop because that's not where I expected it to be. Oh, what a shame. If that is the one I'm thinking of, that's a shame because I've just missed it. I can't go back. I can't reverse. So I'll have to look for another one. Oh, I really wanted to do a rest stop. It's like, I keep going on about ETS2, but in ETS2 you can put a marker on the rest stop and you can see how far it is and you know when you're approaching it. But in this game, not so much, you know. Hey look, there's a class harvester. Look at that. Cool. So 35 kilometres to go, and it seems to have gone quite quick today because you know, I've been doing 100 miles an hour, 100 kilometres an hour all the way here, and yes, 120 kilometres. There's some bits where, you know, it's 120 kilometres an hour is the speed limit, and if you did that around some of these bends, you'd fly up. Oh, Czestochowa to the right. Okay, is that our exit? You know, you'd fly off the road at 120 miles an hour. Some of these bends, you know. Yeah, this is our exit. Okay, I have to be so careful through these bits not to hit the barriers. That's why I drive so slowly, you know. So this is the town of Czestochowa, I suppose, and I'm going to look it up afterwards and see if it looks anything like this. Okay, we're going to the centrum, and I think I know what that means. Centre. I never wear headphones, so I can't hear always, like the pitch of the engine. If I could hear the pitch of the engine, I would know what speed we're doing. Because you kind of like instinctively know that when you're driving a car. You know that like if the pitch of the engine is too high, you need to change down a gear. You know, if you drive a manual anyway. But the software I use to record is Elgato's capture software. And there's a delay in the sound travelling to the headphones. It comes like half a second after it, and I can't have headphones on because it's too distracting to hear something half a second afterwards in your headphones. It's just impossible, you know. So, but them's the brakes, I suppose. Okay, we're nearly there, and I think that, yeah, we go this way, I think. 5 kilometres to go. I mean, it looks like this is our bus stop here. Yeah, it's just over there, I just saw it. If I could just slow down a sec. It's just over there. Do you know what? What I'm going to do is stop the bus and get out and go and look where we're supposed to go. I think what I'll do is go up here and see if I can turn round, because there's stuff behind me at the moment. I can't reverse. Yeah, we're just going back the way we came, aren't we? Well, it's got like a turn around anyway. So now I'm just going to go in here, which we should have done in the first place. I don't know, maybe there's a reason for it, but I won't do this next time, you know. Phew, we made it. We made it. Look at this. Czestochowa. Czestochowa unlocked. And I do hope I'm saying it correctly. So, let's turn things off. Let's put the handbrake on. And put it in neutral and do that. And then I'm going to use my Xbox controller to stand up and walk around. So all the people want their bags. So I think it's this one. Got their bags. Right, my work is done here. So let's log out and see how we did. Passengers transport is okay. Did not run out of fuel. No rest stop. Where's rest stops? Resting quality 0%. Yeah. Announcements. I did turn announcements on actually. Work time. Driving behaviour. Safety distance broken. I don't really know what safety distance broken means. It means I'm too close to the car in front. Okay, fine. Alright, well thanks very much for watching. I think probably the next Poland video will be my last one. I only want to do about 5 of them and I've done I think 4 now. So thanks very much for watching. Please like and subscribe and see you next time. Bye for now.